Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Dragon Age Origins. And alright, so I stopped at Lothran. I had watching Colonel RPG. He said that he was told that once you leave Lothran, you won't be able to go back because the Darkspawn will have swarmed it. But I went back. I completed my quest for the poison, and so everyone was still there. I don't know. That's weird. Um, in the interim, when I did that, Morrigan, she leveled up. So I gave her a healing ability. So now she's also a healer. All right. So according to my quest, I should be going to Redcliffe Castle, I believe. Seek out. I think that he should seek the help of Arian, Granite, Redcliffe. So I don't know which one I can go to. There's two of them there.
This should be easy enough.
Redcliffe Village or Redcliffe Castle? I suppose let's go to the village first. We'll probably hear rumors of what's going on. Oh, alright. So we've run across something along the way. Okay. And also, I went back to the camp and I upgraded his weapon with a ruin stone. So his Oathkeeper now has the ability to 2% electricity damage, or plus 2 electricity damage. So I went ahead and put him on a sword, his main hand, and his shield. So we'll see how that works. Alright, so, that's the world map where we're at. We have a merchant here. What do they call this? Was the gentle path. Okay. I hope that takes us out. We don't want to go out. No. No. Oh, damn it. I didn't want that to happen.
Can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in? The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Okay, so you have royal blood in you. What? You don't think you might have told me this before? So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard. Doesn't that make you the heir to the throne?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Well, that explains a lot, but yeah, that's the reason. But still, if he was, I mean, according to everything that we know about the Grey Wardens, they never go back to their old life, and he could have died. See, so there's some conflict there because he could have died during the joining, right? So if Duncan was protecting him, why did he let him do the joining? There's a lot of contradiction in this plot, in this story writing here that I have found. Sure. You still should have told me. Does Lauren, whatever his name, does he know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
You're the heir to the throne then? Why tell me then why I need to know? You can use this to our advantage, actually. I suppose we could? He can never go back because he's a Grey Warden. He's been tainted with Darkspawn blood. I don't know. Why tell me then? Why do I need to know?
Because it will probably come up. I didn't want to walk into Redcliffe without you knowing the truth. That would be just awkward. I have no illusions about my status, however. It's always been made very clear that I'm a commoner, and now a Grey Warden, and in no way in line for the throne. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Okay. Sure. That's not really what you think, is it? And what does that make you? And what does that make me?
Some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Welcome to the club.
I love his attitude. New Codex, Redcliffe. Or Redcliffe. Redcliffe, King Calenad, whatever, once famously declared the fate of Redcliffe is the fate of all Ferelden. Certainly, the castle is the first and last defense for the sole land route into Ferelden, and the country has never fallen to any force that did not first capture Redcliffe. The castle, which, despite being 3 times captured, is popularly described as unassailable, also guards one of the largest and most prosperous towns in Ferelden. Redcliffe village is well situated near the mountain pass to Ozmar and the border, and so serves as a center of foreign trade. For these reasons, Redcliffe is accounted the inhabitants of Redcliffe village are primarily fishermen or merchants who ship dwarven goods through the pass from... Okay. So... not completed. Okay, so we have the Blackstone Irregulars. We have anyone here in Redcliffe? Nope, not here we don't. Scraping the Barrel. Oh, I needed to get Papper Glit in Lothran. Okay, so I did miss that. I didn't really look at the names. We'll have to go back to Lothran and see where the hell he's at. Papper, I don't remember that name coming up. So now we need to keep our eyes out for Durnmal Garrison. Okay. So this is the way out. That's the way out. We don't want to go that way. Have some death road up here.
Right.
Thing over here. That's interesting. We have Thomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on pit. I need to see. What do you mean? Is there a problem? Get out of my way. I have no time for slack-jawed fools. God. And I'm sure some people do choose those options. Those really obnoxious, rude. But anyway. What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
What are you... Well, I've heard that he is sick. Is that what you mean?
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Okay. So there's something afoot going on here. I was gonna say, please, game, don't crash. Okay.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Wow, what evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
This isn't our battle. You want my help? You don't know me.
I know Alistair, and I trust those he chooses to travel with. What do you say?
I have to say no, we can't help you. First, I have some questions.
By all means.
Isn't there a way into the Isn't there a way into the castle to get at the source?
The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why don't you just evacuate the village? Yeah, why don't you just evacuate?
I tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack. Yesterday I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead.
Wow. Well, it's definitely not zombies because they have some kind of mind behind them. And what happens after tonight?
Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble.
I've heard enough.
Then you will help us?
I'm not sure. What happens if I refuse? Well, I have something else to ask.
By all means.
Is it? No, that's... No, I've heard
Then you will
about
help us?
Very well, I will help.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
What would you have us do instead? I can replace you, you know, in my party. Then leave if you don't like it? What would you have us do instead? If there's a chance to rescue the owl, we have to... Yes, because he can help us.
Yet helping these humans does nothing of the sort.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
So you have some of his knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Yes. Their search for the urn of sacred ashes?
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
And why are you in the channery with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you? Should things go amiss?
Should the monsters find their way in. I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what happens after the battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
There had better reward? What exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead? Spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Okay.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Alright, new ability inspired. New screenshot. Oh, he disapproves by 10. Yeah, I figured they were good. He approves by 2, the other 2. I just gave him some stuff when we were in camp though, so... Well, a little bit they disapproved. I had already kind of changed it somewhat. Alright, so we had a new codex. The Grey Wardens. Of course, which ones did we get? I suppose these are them here. Yeah, alright. Okay, so we are in the village channery, and that's the way out. Looks like there's nothing here to... Is there anything here to loot?
Let us pray. Blessed art
We have
thou
a
who
book.
exists in the Maker's sight.
Pile of books.
Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
The commandments of the Maker. Thought it was the chant of light, the blight. Okay. Oops. So we can talk to her. Mother, whoever.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Well, thank you for noticing it. Be grateful when we win the battle. I have my own reasons to be here. I cannot stand by when monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a woman of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Okay, I will
May the
go.
Maker watch over you, child.
They're gone, dear boy. Gone on a long trip.
It's an old woman.
We should have left when we had the chance. We should have fled in all directions. They could not have come after us all.
You're here to protect the rest of us.
If the monsters come in here, I'll pick up a stick and beat them out the door.
In the morning.
Give me a sword. I want to help fight.
It's an old woman here.
I fear most for the children. They are so frightened. It breaks
This should
my
be easy
heart.
enough.
The bounty in the chantry. Bounty in the chantry. Okay. Alright. Let's go on the other side over there. I thought there was another side. Wasn't there? Can I not get over there? It looks like they have a barricaded, yeah, so I can't get over there.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
Father's
We
probably
should have
dead.
loaded up the wagons and taken our chances on the road.
I want to go home. When will this be over?
Demonic possession. Why do demons seek to possess the living, I'm sorry. History claims they are malevolent spirits, the first children of the Maker, angry at their Creator for turning from them and jealous of those creations that he considered superior. They stare across the veil at the living and do not understand what they see, yet they know they crave it. They desire life. They pull the living across the veil when they sleep and prey on their psyche with nightmares. Whenever they can, they cross the veil into our world to possess it outright. We know that any demon will seek to possess a mage, and upon doing so will create an abomination. Most of the world does not know, however, that the strength of an abomination depends entirely on the power of the demon that possesses the mage. This is true, in fact, of all possessed creatures. One demon is not the same as any other. Demons can, for instance, be classified. Enchanter Brandon's categorization of demons into the portion of the psyche they primarily prey upon has held since the Tower Age. According to Brahman, the weakest and most common of demons are those of rage. They are the least intelligent and most prone to violent outbursts against anything living. They expend their energies quickly, the most powerful of them exhibiting great strength and occasionally the ability to generate fire. Next are the demons of hunger. In a living host they become cannibals and vampires, and within the dead they feed upon the living. Theirs are the powers of draining blood, both of life force and mana. Next are the demons of sloth, the first on Brahman's scale that are capable of true intelligence. In its true form, this demon is known as a shade, a thing which is nearly indistinct and invisible for such a sloth's nature. It hides and stalks, unaware, and when confronted, it sows fatigue and apathy. Wow. Okay, I've never liked shades in any of the games I've ever played. Demons of desire are amongst the most powerful and are the ones most likely to seek out the living and actively trick them into a deal. These demons will exploit anything that can be coveted, wealth, power, lust, and they will always end up getting far more than they give. A desire demon's province is that of illusions and mind control. Strongest of all demons are those of pride. These are the most feared creatures to loose upon the world. Masters of magic and in possession of vast intellect, they are the true schemers. It is they who seek most strongly to possess as mages and will bring other demons across the veil in numbers to achieve their own ends, although what they might be has never been discovered. A greater pride demon brought across the veil would threaten the entire world. And I'm wondering if that's behind this, what's going on here. Because what we're looking at is the demon of hunger. Okay. The demon of hunger. Oh, you've got a name.
Good day.
You have a name, but... Okay. He's an old man.
I'm so scared, Father.
What
are we going to
see
do?
the Earl and King both dead, and my own village ready to fall.
If monsters make it to the chantry, they will break through the windows and slay us all.
So we got a woman over here with the exclamation mark on her, Catherine.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother? Of course you would have. What would you give to find him? Yeah, have you tried looking?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
A missing child. So Catherine, a young woman who lives in Redcliffe, is afraid that her brother, Bevan, for her brother Bevan. Their mother was dragged off by the creatures from the castle, and now Bevan has run off. Catherine doesn't know where he is, and she has failed to find him. You told Catherine you would search for him. Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay. So we got militia out here. So we got a little map. We're here. We have village under siege, tavern, Catherine's home. Set path, a village under siege. Okay, we'll just start from, oops.
Fresh air. It was difficult to breathe within with all
I wish
that
Owen would relight the
self-righteousness
forge.
crowding
He's our
the
only
air.
hope now.
You in charge now?
They say Gwyn is a warrior. I say he's a coward.
My sword's about to rust out of my hand. How will I defend anything like this?
Okay.
Coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do? This blade of mine is gonna fall apart. I know it.
I'm going to talk to him in a little bit. I'm going to go over here. Okay. Can we go up there? It looks like we can. Death root must be on the other side up here. How come my cursor isn't showing something? Now it is. Death root. Okay. We got a chest up there. How do we get up there? Okay, and where does that go? We just came up this hill, didn't we? Oh, is this how we came in? Where are we at? Nope, this is not how we came in. This is a big place. Well, let's just keep going across this way and see what goes on.
You were very...
After we save.
Only compared to some.
Do they have like streetlights here or something? That's weird. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at that house built like that. I would be afraid of it falling. Okay, what's up here? Anything we can get into? Okay, we've got a knight, a landmark tree. Where's the landmark tree?
Maker watch over us all in this, what may be our final hours.
The king is dead, and the land in civil war, and here Al-Eamon lies ill or even dead. What bad omens.
Why would Mother Hannah deny us the Maker's protection? I do not understand.
A distinctive landmark, but otherwise... Okay, so I need to bring...
Blast and damnation!
Okay, so let's talk to him. Alright, did you see anything interesting? Cindy runs up to you and deposits a slightly damaged cake into your waiting hands. You just found this? Cake? Excellent, good boy. Items received. So I got a cake. Which I can probably give as a gift. Yep, I can give it as a gift. Okay. Let's go ahead and pet him. Because he likes being petted. And I gotta make sure he remembers that he, whatever. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay. Anything else over here? There is a wooden crate.
Yes, yes, very lovely. Let us soak in the vista before the massacre begins.
Yeah.
On it.
Okay, I got steel gloves. Let's go talk to him.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Van Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
I don't care what you call me. Call me Grey Warden, or that's what I am.
Grey Warden it is then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
I have some questions for you. You mentioned something about an urn?
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was the Errol sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arliss believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenses. Yeah.
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened to them. Let's discuss something else. No, is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Sure, and where can I find him?
Back in the village, of course, in front of the Chantry.
I didn't oh yeah, okay. Sure, carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Okay, quest updated. Dr. Murdoch the Mayor is... Okay. Sir Peth and his knights are ready to defend Redcliffe. For the knights. While Perth and the knights are ready to fight, Perth thinks some kind of holy protection from the Maker will boost his... Alright. So even though I don't want to, because I don't believe in it, I still have to get some kind of benediction. Alright, so what's with this windmill? Oh, I can go inside it. Okay. There's a chest. Come on, I'm clicking and you're not doing anything.
As you wished.
A love letter, an amiset. Correspondence. Correspondence Interruptus, a collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. You are filthy, a beast, such depravity I have never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little sick there. So is that now in my inventory under love letters? Yeah. A note between wealthy paramours. Okay. Does that play a role somehow? Or anything over on this side? I don't see anything. Okay. Through the door then. And okay, down the stairs we go. Alright. There's a house down here. How do we get down to this house? We have to go down here and over. Okay. That is not where I wanted to go. Oh, come on, really? Here we go, down here.
This should be easy enough.
I don't want to go in that house because it could fall. Who are you? Oh, this is the one that's going to be conscripted. Bookshelf?
Right.
Ballad of something or another. Ballad of Isley. The winds that stirs their shallow graves carries their song across the sands. Heed our words, hear our cry, the grey are sworn, in peace we die. Heed our words, hear our cry, our names recalled, we cannot die. When darkness comes and swallows light, heed our words, and we shall rise. From the ballad of, that do have been written after the birth of whatever. Okay. Anything in there? There is a chest in there, isn't there? I think. Yes, there is. Oh, insufficient, really? Oh my goodness. I ran across when I was leaving that place that had the where we were trying to get to into the dwarven underground, and we ran across all those dead. Coming back from there, I ran across some bandits, and I attacked them, and they had several chests I couldn't get into. Pissed me off. I don't know if it's in my world map now. Anyway, we're going to get you conscripted here, I believe.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Okay, so that's one of them done. Scraping the barrel. So I do need to go back. The other one is in Denerin. Okay. I can't get into the chest. I figured that house had been marked for a reason. Come on. Oh, I would never walk on this bridge. Never, ever, ever, ever. I would be afraid of falling off of it. Oh wait, anyway. We're going on 45 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and close this episode. Okay, we have a smithy. Oh, a smithy, but I don't have anything to really sell. Catherine's home. There's the channery. That's the world map. This is Murdoch. Do we want to go up this way? No, that's where the world map is at. We came in that way. There's a tavern. There's always good things in tavern. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode, and when we come back, we'll do some more exploring, see what's going on. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.